Hey everyone, thanks for learning to play games. My name is Lance, and in today's video I'm going to be playing through the solo mode in Sniper Elite, the board game. This is a game by Rebellion Unplugged. It is a 1 to 4 player game that takes roughly a half an hour to an hour to play, and is a 1 versus many game, where one player is going to be playing the sniper, and the rest of the players are playing the German soldiers trying to track down and eliminate the sniper before the sniper is able to complete 2 objectives. In this game, I am going to be playing the solo mode, which has a whole nother set of rules that govern how it works, and it has its own deck of cards that are going to control the different German soldiers, as I am going to be playing the sniper trying to complete my 2 objectives. So in this one, I will be playing through one of those missions. Let me know in the comments down below if you notice if I do anything wrong, as this one, the cards and some of the different things are a little touchy, and it is a little confusing on some of the stuff, so I did my best, but let me know if you've run into any issues with this one, or if there are any other things that I could have done differently, or again, if you noticed if I got anything wrong. I love hearing from you and starting a conversation down below. As always, if you find my videos helpful, if you like what I do, please consider that like button and subscribe to my channel. It's one of the easiest ways you can support channels like mine so we continue to grow, build and produce this content. If you want to get notified anytime I drop new videos, also hit that notification bell, and that'll let you know whenever I drop new stuff. So let's go ahead and head to the table, and we'll see how this one plays. So getting into the video, there are a couple of additional things I have to handle for setup, and a couple things that I want to explain, as this is not a full teaching video, but it might be helpful for some of you that are watching. So first off, with the solo deck, if you want to set this one up and you find it a little confusing, what you're going to do is gather up all of the urgent cards for the 2 different decks you're using, which is the all location deck, which you'll find at the bottom, and whichever deck is for the particular map you're playing. From there, you're going to shuffle those urgent cards up, drawing one randomly and returning it to the box without looking on it, drawing one and placing it face down, and then drawing the last 2 and placing them face up. From there, you're going to gather the rest of your cards and shuffle that up to create your deck of 9 cards. So from there, I get 2 random loadout cards, so I'll cut the deck and draw 2. So I have Sound Masking and Distraction as my 2. So Sound Masking, I can ignore any negative effects from moving 2 or 3 spaces this turn, and I can use this as attraction, moving an enemy up to 2 spaces. All right, so from there I need my objectives, so I'm going to again cut, and let's see what I got here. So I have objective 3 and objective 5. So 3 is over there, and 5 is over here. Okay, yeah, that looks pretty good. All right, so 3 is yellow, 5 is red, meaning that I can either start in black or white. Black might not be a bad choice, cutting up and going into that, going that route. And I could, yeah, I think that's probably good option. Well, I could, if I go white, I could sprint into yellow, or red for that matter. I could go 1, 2, 3, and start making my way there to pick that one up as a loot card. Otherwise, not a whole bunch down here that I'd really want to risk going after. That's a tough choice. Yeah, let's go ahead and try that. Okay, so then I have to set my last known sector, and I am currently in white, or starting in white, and so then it's going to move into the game itself. So the game is broken down into player and enemy turns. So you're always going to start with your sniper's turn, and during your sniper's turn, you can move 0, 1, 2, or 3 spaces. And if you move 2 or 3 spaces, you're going to take a hit unless you move out of your current sector. So that's why I was kind of looking at some of that, because I definitely want to move quickly to start getting close to where I want to go, but I don't want to risk too much just yet. So let's do 1, 2, 3, and then thinking about taking a shot on that guy to try to eliminate him this round, that would probably be good. So I can do a shoot action. I can also do completing objectives, which lets me place one of these down if I'm in that space. And then I am also able to loot if I'm in a space with an objective token that hasn't been claimed yet, that's not my objective. So let's go ahead and take a look at a shot action. So in order to do this, I'm going to draw tokens from the bag, and I need at least one aim token for each space that I'm going to be moving or shooting through, including the space that my target is in. And I have to declare how many tokens I'm going to pull from the bag. So I'm thinking about maybe doing 4 tokens to see how that works, because I need a couple of aims. So, all right, so first one is a yellow, not too great so far. Another yellow. And a blue. Okay, so there's one. I need one more. And it's another blue. Okay, awesome. So I have gotten the 2 that I needed to take him out. So I popped him. And as a reward for this, first off, if I have less than 2 noise tokens in my health stack, I would pull one from the bag, which I do have 2 right now. Next, then I would check to see if I have 4 recoils in my health stack, which again I do. So the last thing is to take another aim token and add it to the bag as well. So it gives me a little bit more accuracy with that. All right, and that is pretty much everything I can do during my turn. So at this point, then it's going to move into the enemy turn. So with that, I'm going to roll the chevron die, and based on the symbol that I roll, I'm going to activate that card. And it's the 1 chevron. All right, so it's in circle. Oh, I do when you do a move action of 2 or 3 spaces, I have to update my last known sector. So I am in red currently. Okay, so in circle it's an urgent card, and all defenders on the last known sector search. So all defenders in the last known sector are going to be the red. And with the red doing a search action, it says if you are up to 2 spaces away and in line of sight, take a hit. So with this guy here, I am not, because he's drawing through enclosed spaces, and this guy obviously is way too far away. So nothing there. All right, so then defenders outside the last known sector move 3 spaces towards the last known sector. And it's going to be by shortest path. So 1, 2, and 3. And 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, not that way. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That's all those guys. Of those, each defender that reaches the last known sector does a scan. So nobody actually reached it, but otherwise, if you are in the same or adjacent space, take a hit. So luckily, because this guy he is technically 1 space away, but he is not in my sector, so he will not scan. All right, so then this is going to be discarded, and then a new card comes out after you slide all the other cards to the left. And the card that you're placing out is either going to be face up or face down. There's always going to be 1 face down card on the set of 3. So this one will be face up, so I'll get to at least know the potentials of what could be coming. Okay, so then it is back to my turn. So I'm going to go ahead and move 3 spaces again. So I'm going to go 1, 2, and 3. And then I'm going to update my last known sector because I did move into yellow. And because I switched sectors, I'm not going to have to take a hit. Oh, I also forgot. So at the end of the defender's turn, if there are any defenders that have been eliminated, one will be randomly placed back out on the iron cross of its color. So yellow is back from that as well. And I think I'm going to risk it and take a shot again. I will... How many do I want to pull from the bag here? I think I'm going to go 3 this time. I don't want to push it too much because noise tokens are going to be a problem, especially with everybody so close. All right, so first token is an aim. Second token is an aim. And third token is an aim. All right, so I got super lucky there. No bad effects. And I was able to get the officer that I wanted to. And I will add another aim token to the bag. All right, and there's nothing else I think I want to do at this point. So let's see what happens here. All right, so it's going to be the unrevealed one. So let's find out what this one is. And it's an assignments card. All right, so this one I'm going to update the LKS, which is it's current as I'm in the yellow. Then deploy all defenders from squads not matching the LKS to these spaces. Okay, so that means that black and red are going to be deployed in there. Okay, so I'll do red first. So red is going to go there, there, and there. And then black will go here, corner there, and here, which he cannot go there because there's a yellow one there. So he'll go in the closest space to that, which would be this one, or that one. So I'll put him there. Okay, and that is that. So again, a new card comes out, so that'll be this one here. I've got a ton of people in there. Okay. So now back to my turn. Oh, and I got to deploy one of these guys. So he's going to go out. He can't go in the Iron Cross space, so the least beneficial space would be that one there. So I could move up one and loot, but I think that's really risky right now. I could come back out and go 1, 2, 3. And try to get in there, but I also don't want to get too far away from my objectives. Or I could head over towards 5. 1, 2, 3. That would get me 3 spaces away. I think that's what I might do, but I do want to take a shot on him and try to get him again, because getting those aim tokens in the bag is very helpful. I'm going to do 3 tokens again. So let's see what I pull here. So there's 1. Okay. 2. And 3. Okay, so it is the 2 that I need to get there. So these will be added back to the bag, and I get another aim token in the bag. So building my bag up, and then 1, 2, 3. So I'm switching to red. Okay, and then that is my turn. So let's go ahead and see what they're going to do. Oh, no. Redeploy. So it's new assignments. Okay, so this is the red, so yellow and black are going to be deployed. So yellow, least advantageous to me would be this one and that one. And then black is going to be here, there, and there. Okay. And this is going to be up. So it's another assignments card. Okay, so that's back to me. I'd have to take a hit for moving the 3 spaces, but I could complete that objective, which would get me halfway there. And then I just need to make it over to 3. think it's worth it. Either that or I could move slow. And try to get a couple of guys out. This guy. I keep forgetting to put the guys back out there. Oh, I think it's probably better just to go for it. So 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to take a hit. So this gets added to the bag. And I'm going to complete that first objective. So this one comes off. And any objectives in that colored space also come off, as the defenders know that I'm not going for those at this point. The discard gets shuffled back in with the draw deck. And I also add a noise token to my bag as well for completing that first objective. Okay. And that one won't be able to come out. That'll be permanent. All right, so that is my 2 actions. So it is going to be the 2 chevron, so it's going to be the secret one. Installations. All defenders not on or adjacent to an enclosed space. All defenders not on or adjacent to an enclosed space. Move 1 space towards the closest enclosed space, not necessarily the closest access space. Then all defenders search. Not on or adjacent to an enclosed space. All right, so he's going to move there. He's there. This guy would move here. And that guy's move up. Okay. And then all defenders search, which is going to be if you are up to 2 spaces away in the line of sight. You're going to take a hit. So this guy is going to hit me, this guy's going to hit me, and that guy's going to hit me. Okay, so, and that's the maximum I can take during my turn is 3. Or during the enemy's turn. I knew that one was going to hurt, but I had to do it. Okay, so then it's back to my turn here. I'm going to move 1 space, and I'm going to take a shot on that guy. I'm going to draw 2 from the bag. It's a recoil. All right, come on, something good. And an aim. Okay, so I do take him out. And then I will remove 1 noise token from the bag since I only have 1 underneath it. Okay, and then the next time I do it, I'll get the recoils unless I take a hit here. Okay. I think that's pretty much all I want to do at this point. That's all I pretty much can do. Okay. All right, so it's a single chevron, so it's going to be assignments again. Okay, so I'm still in red. So that's going to redeploy black and yellow. So yellow be here, black is going to be there, here, and here. This guy's actually not going to move because that one it takes him farther away from where I'm at. That guy will. This guy does. This guy would redeploy to here. Okay, and that guy's out. Okay, so that takes care of that. This one will be face up. Another assignment card. Whew. All right. Okay, so then it's back to me. All right, so I'm going to go 1, 2. I think I am. I go there, maybe. I can swing around the backside. Well, I think before I move, though, I should probably take a shot. I'm going to try to take out this guy here. I'm just going to go with 2 from the bag again. Okay, so there's 1 and 2. All right, so it worked out. I get to remove 2 recoils from the bag. There's 1 and 2. And those will go at the bottom of my stack. So I'm getting back up there. So he's out. And I keep forgetting to add a guy back in. 1, 2. He could be a problem. So I'm going to go here, I think. All right, so I got to update my sector. And that is my turn, so let's go ahead and see what happens here. I knew it. I knew it. All right, so my LKS is updated. I'm going to deploy all defenders from squads not matching this, so red is already there. And these 2 are not going to move. This guy is also not going to move. And then I have the black, which that would be the worst for me. And then this one here. Okay. New card. Another assignment card. Wow. Lots of assignments cards. Okay, then it goes back to my turn. I still got some time here. So if I go 1, 2, 3. And then let's go ahead and do a distraction. Move this guy 2 down here. And I'll take a shot on that guy, and I'm going to do 2 from the bag. Oh, it's a red one. And a blue. Okay, so I do get my target. And I think I literally have forgot this every single time, I think. And then the noise token is going to move the closest defender 1 space towards me, which I think this guy's the closest. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, it's this guy, so he comes back 1 space. So he might end up getting me anyways. And then I did hit, so I do get to remove the last 1 more recoil from the bag and add that to the bottom of my stack. So my stack is back to full. Unless I take a hit here, then I will actually be able to add some more aim tokens to the bag. All right. Oh, and I got to update my LKS because I moved, and there's new assignments. Okay, well, hopefully this will be beneficial to me. All right, so I'm in red currently, so yellow and black are going to deploy. So yellow is going to go here. This one would be the next space, which I think he's closer currently. And this one would shift down, but he's closer, so I don't think he's going to redeploy either. And then black, that would be bad for me, and this one. And then at the end of the turn, I finally remembered black goes into there. Okay. What do you know? It's not a assignment card. Okay, so then it's back to my turn. So I'm going to go 1, 2. I'm going to go 3 there, and I'm going to try to shoot red. So I have to update my LKS, and I'm going to do 2 again. Okay, so recoil and an aim. All right, so I got him. And nothing bad happens from that. So that is going to add another aim token to the bag. All right, that is the end of my turn. So let's see what the enemies do. It's a 2. So the 2 is grenades. All right. So for each enclosed area, individual buildings, individual rail cars, and the submarine, a defender in one of its spaces attacks each space in that area. Then attack every open space adjacent to a defender. All right, so let's start with these guys. They would hit pretty much every space around them. Same with this guy. This guy would hit all spaces in the building. Luckily, there's nobody around me, so that one worked out in my favor. Oh, I forgot to slide this over. I think I might have screwed that up a couple times, but yeah, so I forgot you have to slide them to the left each time. Okay. All right, that worked out. With that, there's no assignment card, so at the end of their turn, this guy comes back out, and I get to move 1, 2, and kapow. Claim the second objective. And that is the game. So that one went pretty smooth overall so far. And this is just a taste. There are additional things that I could do to make this game harder. So there are officer challenges where I can include some of the officers that make the game even harder, and some of that stuff. So I hope you found the video helpful, and let me know in the comments if I got anything wrong. Some of the defender rules are a little sticky with some of the cards. The biggest thing to remember is that enemies in your LKS normally are not going to move if they are closer to you than where they would move otherwise. So other than that, you just kind of follow the directions along with some of this stuff. But again, some of it is a little tricky. So let me know in the comments down below what you thought of this, if you've played the solo mode in this as well, and what your thoughts are on it. Well, I was able to make it through. There was a couple of spots there where it was touch and go. I wasn't quite sure, but I was able to complete that second objective and win the game for the sniper. So I hope you found the video entertaining and helpful. Let me know in the comments down below again if you noticed if I did anything wrong. Like I said, some of the rules are a little touchy and I wasn't 100% sure on stuff, but I believe that I got everything correct. But again, let me know in those comments. I do make mistakes and I love hearing from you. Let me know again if there's anything else you want to see around this one. And until next time, I'll see you later.